Another thing I wish I knew in my 20s, before I knew my 50s would pay the price, the motto, live hard, die young, and leave a good-looking corpse. Yeah, I used to follow that. But turns out you're likely to live long with a really beat-up body. So take care of it now. Dump toxic people. You don't need a group chat. You're going to need 3 people who answer when you say you're losing your mind. Boundaries. They're not abandonment, no matter what people say. They're actually a superpower. Peace in your 50s is worth way more than being liked in your 20s. Lift weights, and it's no longer going to be about being thin or even looking good. It's going to be about your ability to sit on a toilet without falling. Forgive yourself, because you're going to need grace, and you'll need less therapy. Finally,
You see this forgiving yourself is just so vital because a lot of us are carrying that personal guilt, and personal guilt can be so detrimental if you're not careful. So you need to learn how to give yourself grace. The way you give people, do you know there are people that literally give outsiders more grace than they can afford to give themselves? Learn to give yourself that grace before you even extend it outside. Because what you don't have in, you cannot genuinely point to others. Stop giving others so much grace that you
I'd say focus on faith, because life gets really messy at times. And at some point, you're going to need faith in something way bigger than yourself. And I'm wondering, am I the only person who ignored my mom's advice because I thought I'd be dead by the time I was 50? And now suddenly her words seem so wise. Another thing.
I love this. I love this. And we'll be hearing a lot more of, sisters' advice because we need it. There are a lot of people that, they didn't grow up in a home where they got, this kind of advice, even be it from their mothers. They didn't have sisters. Even if they had sisters, everybody were just living their own life. So it's imperative that we hear voices like this. Somebody said, Jesus is the answer. I tell you that for free. Yes. Someone like lost me at faith. Why? Why do people always have issue when somebody mentions Jesus or mentions faith? This is something I've come to realize. Reading the Bible for myself and like genuinely reading the Bible with the help of the Holy Spirit has made my life so much better. I've become a better person. I've learned to love people more selflessly without expecting anything from them. I've I've learned to help people that can't pay me back. I've learned to just, look at the world with a good eye and not expect evil from everybody. And my life has been so much easier. So I've said all that to say that reading the Bible has actually made me a better person, and it's making me a better, a better sister, a better sister, a better, a better friend. Do you get? I don't want to do to others what I wouldn't want to do to myself, or what I don't want them to do to me. And that's basically what the Bible is about: making you a better human being, so that the next person will enjoy you more. Do you get? Someone say yes to all. What are we drinking? Can you share what is that powder? Oh, she
3
doesn't
things I
want
wish I
to.
knew in my early 20s. Set boundaries with your family now. As children, it was so easy to gaslight us into thinking we need to have relationships with our family members, regardless of how toxic they actually were. And it is easy to assume as an adult that you need to go out of your way to hold on to those toxic relationships, no matter how much they traumatized you. Well, let me tell you something, babe. Everybody don't deserve access to you. Number 2, again, if you look around you in 2022, most of us actually don't have relationships with our parents. And listen to me, I believe the generation before us did not understand the value of healing before you have kids and of breaking generational curses. That is why this generation is going so hard to change that. And most of us had to start within our own villages. And last but not least, work for someone in 1999 may not work for you in your 20s. It's a whole new generation, babe, and the world is so much different. So stop allowing people to pressure you because of their timeline. Do what works for you. 3 things.
Exactly. Do what works for you. And I would like to add is there are people that have lived other than us that are actually in tune with what is happening now. Those are even the best people to take advice from because they know how life was, how better it can because they've lived it, and they also know what the reality is. So they know how better to position to give you the advice you need. And don't take advice from somebody that have never done what you're trying to do. Take advice from people that have actually worked it so that they will advise you from a place of experience. Not people that have never, don't have any idea of what you're even talking about. So yeah, and about the family, you can learn to love your family from afar if they are toxic. Family can be a huge blessing. It can also be, you know, a curse if you're not from a family that has good dynamics, that everybody wants everybody to prosper. Learn to love them from afar. It's okay. It's not a bad thing. And don't feel bad about it. And yeah, heal before you become a parent so that you raise meaningful and well behaving children and don't cause menace in society. Somebody said, "You spoke volumes to me." TikTok literally said, "For you." play this on Play this one on repeat. Yeah, I really like this one. How do you set boundaries without being rude, like respectfully? I don't want you knowing my business when they ask me about college or whatever. There's a way to actually go about it. Just tell them what you don't want them to hear. Just make up something and tell them stories. And after a while, some people that are wise will, begin to notice the pattern and they'll stop disturbing you. You don't have to even be rude about it. This is the time where I tell people it's good to be diplomatic. I really don't like being diplomatic in everything, but in cases like this is where you can be diplomatic and it will help you, and you don't come as if you're rude.
What I wish I knew at 19 instead of 47. You're going to go through periods of your life where you're really concentrated on your body and never satisfied with how it looks, and this is exactly what you're going to do. You're going to take that body on a walk. Every day for 30 minutes, you take that body on a walk. You're going to use your body, that beautiful body, as often as you can to volunteer. Because when you help other people, it takes the attention off yourself. And you actually get more from helping other people than people helping you. It's just this interesting thing. You're going to use your body to create some form of art. And art doesn't have to be fine music or fine painting or any of those things. In fact, you can kind of make your life into an art. But if you need to start somewhere, do some finger painting or even doodling. I'm serious. The final thing, you're going to learn to cook something. You're going to learn new cooking techniques. Like you're going to learn how to sear stuff. You're going to learn how to properly salt a protein. You're going to learn how to add acid to a dish to make it totally change how it tastes. There is so much joy that you're going to get out of cooking and making your body eat the most beautiful, wonderful food. Spend a life putting love into your body instead of hate into it. But remember, if you get like some kind of foot fungus, treat that stuff right away. Treat it right away. Don't mess around letting that stuff grow. What I wish.
I love this. I love this. Spend much time putting love into you than, oh my, this is so good. And pick up something new and look something is interesting that will take the negative attention you have on yourself out. And I won't lie, there's so much fulfillment that comes in volunteering. As someone that has volunteered, I met the most amazing people while I was volunteering. And it was a point in my life that I didn't have direction. It really, really helped me. So yeah, volunteering it actually helps when you're doing something for people that cannot pay you back. And you're not even expecting them to pay you back. Oh no, that was an amazing moment in my life. I want to even start volunteering back because it's been some years I've not volunteered.
5 money tips I wish I knew earlier. And for reference, I'm 24 years old. I'm a multi-millionaire. I've already retired my mom. I've retired my family. And I'm financially free. So let's get started. Tip number 1, you have to put your money to work. You cannot just be saving your money because no, that money that is saved in your bank account, you could be putting it into a Roth IRA or into a stock, an ETF, and it could be making interest for you. Rich people say all the time, I'm literally making money in my sleep, and they're not lying. It's not like they're up working all night. No. They have set up their financials that they are literally making money in their sleep. Tip number 2 is what I like to call the 70-30 rule, because at the end of the day, it does not matter how much money you make, it is how much money you retain. Because let's say you make $1 million and you spend $1 million, you are broke. If you are making $1,000, you need to find a way to budget only $300 to spend, and that other $700, you need to put it away and into an investment.
It's so accurate when people say that it's not about making more money that will help you save. Most of us will often say, I will start saving when I make more money. But the truth is, when you cannot save the little, it's also be hard for you to save when the money is much, because there will only be something that needs you to spend money. Is a hard truth that I learned by myself. So I'll tell people, start as early as you can, even if it is $1 you are saving. You are building the character, financial muscle. It will help you early on.
Number 3, you just need to make more money. I'm sorry, but you are not going to save your way to a multi-million-dollar mansion. You are not going to save your way into a Bugatti. No. You need to figure out how to make more money. Number four, and I wish somebody told me this way earlier, you have to change your mindset. You were not born to go to school, work until you were 60, and then die. That is not the life that we were meant to live. But the school system and the capitalist system of this world has instilled it into your brain that that is the life that you are meant to live. And then finally, you need to pay attention to your money. You need to treat your money like it is your partner, it is your spouse. Because if you do not show your money attention, guess what? It's not going to be there anymore. If you do not treat your money with care and respect, it's not going to be there anymore. If you mistreat your money, it's not going to be there anymore. 5 money tips I would.
I love that when you mistreat your money, it's not going to be there. So whatever you pay attention to, whatever you pay attention to grows. That's what we'll be hearing, and it's so accurate. Yeah, guys. Oh my God, save 70 and spend 30. I need to work on that. Yeah, it's not easy, but it's doable. That's just the truth. This other person said to stay on this side. See, this is something I've actually done. Like, I'm so jealous of my timeline. There are some links that when friends send, I'll ask, what is the video about? I want to know what the video is about before I click it, because that's how much I guard my timeline. There are things I don't want to be seeing, so I don't want them to come on my timeline. My net worth zero. Oh my God, this person is funny. But yeah, guys, let me know what is the financial, tips that you learned that has been helping you or that changed your mentality towards money. Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like.